Okay, let's get the 1988 Burke to Blatherskite bash underway.
And this is where the bitumen runs out. From here on in, it's mud, and I mean mud.
A car's broken down. Can you take two people for 500 miles?
The wheel is probably about a kilometre back that way. We must have gone through a couple of hundred gates and over 1,000 grids. We'll have fun and games at a country gate, and we'll meet Possum Butler, a real Aussie character.
Some cars are looking a little battle-weary, thanks to the occasional creek bed and the exuberance of drivers and crews.
You've got to be a couple of falcons loose in the car park to do this, mate.
The weather is absolutely superb. It's wonderful.
Oh, keep going. Keep on wiggling.
Welcome to Port Adelaide to the start of the 2023 Variety Bash.
Welcome to the 35th South Australian Variety Bash.
It's the first time we've ever left from Port Adelaide. There's been a lot of sponsorship come from this area, but we've never started from here, so we're starting right at the lighthouse with the Port Power guys on the front line, so it's going to be a great start.
Port Adelaide Power, and we're in Port Adelaide, so yeah, the important ones go right up the front.
Well, we are here then.
I'd now like to welcome the Mayor of Port Adelaide Enfield, Claire Bowen. Claire, thank you for hosting us here today.
Yeah, who would have thought 7 o'clock in the morning could be this exciting? It's quite amazing. Thank you everyone for coming to Port Adelaide. As you're thanking us for being here, we're so grateful that you're choosing Port Adelaide as the starting point.
It's going to be a big week. It's Josh's first bash he's ever done. We'll miss him a lot, but we're excited to hear about how the week goes for him.
Well, it's always exciting at the start. All the new fresh faces, all the old people. It's always good to catch up with people that have been on numerous bashes. There's a bit of excitement in the air.
I
don't know what I'd do if I didn't.
Got to teach them how to ribbon a car.
Oh, you've got to go under
These rookie grooms.
Yeah.
In true runaway bride style, we're going to be up front. We're running away from them and leaving them in our dust.
How good's this, eh? A little bit of rain, nice muddy tracks. It's going to be a great morning, I reckon. First morning will be the best morning of the bash.
We're the overtakers in the Undertaker regalia. A little bit of a cold start to the week, but I'm sure it'll warm up and it'll be good fun.
Our role's mobile workshop, so we cruise along with all the bashes. There might be a thumbs down and they need help, so we'll get out and help it, whether it's major or minor, doesn't really matter, we'll just fix them up best we can, keep them going.
And this is my first bash, so I've got no idea what to expect. So yeah, no, I'm here along for the ride this time round and help wherever I can.
This is probably 19 for me, and I just rock up every year because you're one of the little key parts of the whole big family that makes it happen, you know, so you can't help yourself but just to keep coming back.
We wish you all the best as you continue your travels for the next week, and see you at the other end of McLaren Vale.
Be safe, be careful, be inclusive. Join in the fun and enjoy your week on this year's bash. Day one on the start line, heading off to Barmah.
696. Can anyone hear us?
666, we've got you 696.
MIBs are just pulling out. We can have a go here. Roger that. MIBs are stopping on the track. We're going to pull over to the right.
We've been going about just over an hour, and the fuel pump's gone. Because of the driver, Jim, every time he's driven, last year he drove the first hour, we broke down then too, so it's not the car, it's the driver. You break down, the MWs are here straight away, like literally they were behind us, they stop, they start fixing it. It's really good, yeah. We don't have to do a thing, we just watch.
Well, as per usual on the bash, I have no idea where we are, but I know I've had a great time already. It's morning one, stopped for some cheese and bickies along the way already, and here we are heading on our way to Barmah for the night.
We are on the northern side of Adelaide, just past Golden Grove, aren't we, Ben? The boys are hungry already, even though we're only about an hour away. I'm sure you didn't stop here for an interview. You stopped here to get some meat too, didn't you? What would you like? Come on, don't be shy. Feed the cameraman too.
Thanks, Mods.
There you go.
Well, I don't think most people would know that this countryside is so close to Adelaide, and it's just an amazing place to be. And we're here with a great group of people having a great time.
Australia, 113.
210 boys.
Day one, we've just come from town, left at Port Adelaide, we've gone up through the river, and we're now here at having a lunch stop and ready to head off and go on to our next stop on to Barmera tonight.
We are in Penong and we have lasagna, tomato soup, wraps, muffins, fruit. I hope everyone's got enough to eat.
The weather, hopefully it's going to hold out. It's looking a bit black and dark up in the sky, so hopefully not too much mud, just enough to keep us a bit happy. And hopefully have a nice safe trip into Barmera and smooth trips.
All open, mate.
To infinity or even just out of here would be nice.
Don't look like you're going anywhere fast.
Hang on.
Hey!
A lot of what we're able to do through Variety is just about lowering barriers of access. So having these sensory swings actually enables kids to come into our space and decompress at the end of the day. And so I'm incredibly grateful that you guys have trusted us to do what we do as a small organisation.
On behalf of everybody here, just a little note of thank you. Keep up the great work, and the young people are what we're all about. So join me in thanking Fleur.
Breakfast is here from 6:30 to 8 o'clock in the morning, and checkout is at 8:30 opposite the check-in. It'll be a great day.
Day 2 on the AM run, as we say. We're just leaving Barmera. Karen is our official photographer. Take advantage of scenery like this. We pull up, we put the anchors out, we say, great spot, and with its ruins or it's a beautiful lake. They're the sorts of things she looks forward to, that captures the moment and really gives lasting memories for the bashes.
I'm Graham Bowery, my brother Mark Bowery, and mate John Day. We're the Hogs. We all bash for lots of different reasons, but I think it all gets down to the kids. You know, we all like to help, children in need. That's what it's all about.
We never planned to be the highest fundraisers, but we just realised that we could make a lot of money by rattling the can, filling coals, going to markets, etc., field days and that sort of thing.
I mean, there's no doubt I'm really proud of how much money we raise. There's no doubt.
Proud as fuck.
But I'm also incredibly proud of all the other people here on the bash who work day in, day out every week, and some of them work a lot harder than we do, I think. Perhaps don't get the same results, but they work really hard, and so I'm very proud of what everyone does.
Testing. 2 for 22.
I've got you.
Have you got me there, John? John? Are you there, John?
I was chair for 3 years, 2015 to 2017.
You got the master here, you got the apprentice. I was chair for 3 years, 2021-22.
And this year we've got, Linton and Graham Organ doing a fantastic job.
What's our sort of scorecard for Linton? 10 out of 10. He's an experienced basher, he's an experienced official, he's an experienced MW. He lives and breathes variety, he loves the organisation, and the bashers love him.
It's kicked off really well. They've really wrapped in the tracks. We've had perfect conditions. A little bit of rain on the start line that stopped when we needed it to. Other than that, it's been really, really great stuff.
Okay, Richie, how long before the next drink break?
Play's only just resumed here, day 2 of the bash. Possibly a shower predicted later on this afternoon.
Covers might have to go on.
Covers might have to go on. The cards might have to come out.
Hedgehog is nice and warm, got the sun out, loving life. And fast.
500 to midway here. We're just wondering whether you want to get in front of us. We'll find a spot.
There you go. How's that?
Yeah, so Ganya is in the kitchen helping with the netball club.
So we just tagged along and watched the kids and have a look at the cool cars. You big smiles, big smiles.
We're out at Coomaloo Station and we're catering for the Variety Club Bash. We're part of BBH Netball and Football Club. Fantastic to see the effort that they put in and really dress up and have a good time. They've all been really appreciative of what we've done for them and likewise what they're doing for the community and much more abroad.
I wish you could smell it. It smells like a working wool shed. It is a working wool shed. It feels... The vibe is fantastic. It's, again, what bashes are all about.
Yeah, and what we find in the more remote locations is the communities come out and they just do beautiful lunches for us. The harder it is, it seems to be the better the food, the more effort. So, we really appreciate it. And the great thing is we're spreading the love. We're giving them some money for it and it's helping communities.
Yeah, we're planning a little stop at the gate at 47.8 kilometres if you'd like to join us.
Want to join us for cricket?
Well, we were born in Penrith, New South Wales in 1930.
Let's go, Richie.
Looking for a proper response.
So look, we're all mad cricket supporters and, there's been no greater commentator than Richie Beno over the years and we thought we'd do him proud and do the bash this year as Richie Beno.
The big Richie here, about 12 years ago, came up with the idea and he said, what are you doing in August of 2012? And I said, I don't know, He goes, I'll tell you what we're doing. We're doing the bash.
It is a bit of an oddball day today. It's almost eerie, but it's pleasant eerie. You're looking at the clouds, there's no wind. We're getting a bit of dust because there's been a bit dry, but it's just got that eerie feel about it. And you're almost waiting for the rain to come, but it's not coming.
Can't find the other doll, though. Where's the lady doll?
Where is Wally? All the bashes are trying to find Wally. They get a reward if they can spot Wally, because we got Wally hiding behind trees, behind telegraph poles. We got Wally's hiding at the gate.
Where's Wally?
Today we're entering into the second day of my 31 bash. I know it's easy to say that, we have a lot of fun on the bash, and too right, we do. But for me, my motivation is the end result of the bash, to see how happy people are when they get that little bit of a help from Variety. I love it.
When I first came to the bash, what I realised was if you get a group of good, like-minded people who are very talented, it's amazing what they can actually achieve. And with enormous skill and coordination, and you see the look on the kids' faces, you just realise this is a really good organisation, full of good people and very talented people.
Welcome to Peterborough.
It's exciting for us as much as it is for the kids, and we really like to please them, to know that our hard work, they will benefit and they will be rewarded the most from this.
It's amazing. It's been a long day, but it's the sugar on top of all the work we've been doing.
To be a recipient and now to be able to give back and be part of that giving is just the most amazing feeling ever.
Hello to everyone and welcome to Peterborough.
Peterborough Town Hall, and it's come from the glory days. There's a mezzanine floor. I think someone told me that they'd had 600 or 800 people in here for balls and stuff like that.
With me tonight, I'm welcoming Julie Carter and Robin Mercer, both who are teachers at the Peterborough Primary and Yunta campus. Through your generosity, Variety has provided them with $2,250 so that all kids could participate in the Resilience program.
On behalf of our school and our children, thank you once again and safe travels.
I want to be on TV. Has anyone told you lately? They look absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah. Well, the theme is Travelling Willoughby's End of the Line song, because we were going to be following power lines, train tracks during the whole event, and we thought we'd go to the end of the line, and the end of the line is McLaren Vale. And at McLaren Vale there was a place, it's an Aboriginal place called the Meeting Place, and so we're going to go to the end of the line. It's the End of the Line Tour 2023.
My job is to catch the Roadrunner, and as you can see, it hasn't really worked out for me very well. These Acme products.
Yes, I've unfortunately not much luck with the products we've been sending to the Coyote. And for me, I'm just Roadrunner.
Beep, beep. The Wallies gave me this hat. Now I'm a Wally.
How did Peterborough treat you, Gibbo?
Well, it's a bit like Rundle Street here at the moment. I think they need traffic lights. Stop holding us up.
Every morning we check the cars out, so we make sure everybody's gone, they're on the right track, they're all present and accounted for, and then we can shepherd them through the day to make sure that they're safe. There'll be another check-in at lunch, so every car is accounted for. If somebody's broken down on the side of the road or takes a wrong turn, we'll be able to find them, make sure they're helped out and they get to lunch or get to dinner as a group. We have an OV every 10 cars, so that it's really part of the convoy. We have 3 medical cars with doctors and paramedics, and they're stationed a third through the field. There's always a medical car and a mechanical workshop at the back of the field to sweep home and make sure everybody's there and everybody's safe.
Sorry, take that.
At 53.39, let's turn right, crossroads, caution.
I've seen Bob the Builder out here doing so many renos, yet still there's more.
Look, there's always more. You had to bring a woman in to be the boss. We'll get there one day.
Yeah, that's good.
Just watering the plants today. It's a hard job, but somebody's got to do it.
Look at the boss. The boss is just doing nothing.
For Donna and I, it's our second year this year. And when our 2 Bobs were looking for a couple of Wendy's, we thought, what a great team to join. We're really happy with our fundraising this year, and kids love this theme. So we like to think a very popular car.
That's perfect.
I don't like gates because you have to stop and open them. And unfortunately, once they've been opened, the rule is that they have to be closed. And no one wants to stand there and close the gate, because everyone just drives through and waves you by. So every time you stop to get a gate, you're there for about half an hour.
Just making friends here, mate.
Yeah. So you learn to sort of pull over to the side a bit and let the car pass you just before the gate. So they've got to get the gate, and that works wonders.
Well, the Yankton Race Club.
Will they race horses or camels? Probably both.
I joined the bash at Peterborough, and I'm with the Avengers team. Back in 2000, I received a grant from Variety for a computer package to help me with my schooling, and that was really greatly appreciated and really helped me along with my studies and everything as I went forward, and I actually went on to be a school teacher after that.
We're in Yunta, and that's a small community in the northeast. Everything in our town is done by volunteers. We have no council, so the town is 100% run by volunteers. This group that you see here is a big portion of those people.
Don't scare me, Chip.
We love these sorts of events. We actually had Variety New South Wales through last week, so it's been a big month for us, but it's excellent. It raises the spirits of the community. It's great for the businesses, and it's great for us as the Progress Association trying to raise funds for doing building renovations and things like that, and just trying to keep the town running.
Car stops at the left-hand corner, so take it easy around the 49.
All together now. Where are we going? Go!
Travelling nicely at about 85.
Getting tight there, love.
I've been sleeping at the bloody swag.
1066, rejoining the track at 69.3.
Dust, all types of conditions on the bash, but what a country. Never ever tired of being out here.
Well, if you can tell by this morning, tracks are starting to get a bit rougher. The rocks and the boulders are really starting to take their toll. Things start rattling loose, things start breaking. So as the days progress, the jobs get a bit more challenging.
Batteries getting down.
Come from slippery stuff, goes to dust, all within a couple of 100 kilometres. It just changes every day. I mean, it's a testament to these old cars, to be honest.
That's better. We're alive.
What was that? What? Oh, that you had the anti-theft off.
Yeah.
Don't pull it off where we don't know when it is.
Car 1988 pulling back onto the track. Yes. Watch the pothole after the grid at the 63 kilometre.
It's going well.
Fair bill. Is that because of the AT?
Yep, it's alright. That's not going to affect anything.
Put a bar of soap on it, Dad.
That's right, bar of soap.
Butter it up. Butter it up.
Tonight we're staying at Antro, which is located on the Conservation Park.
It's a great honour for us to be here, privilege for us to be here, and we don't take that for granted.
It's fantastic, actually. We've got the whole place to ourselves, so as long as we look after it and respect our surroundings, we have a great time.
There's a chainsaw convention going on inside the wool shed with everyone snoring tonight, so I decided to come out here. I'm on top of a fire, an old fire bed, so look, ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
That's bashing.
That's bashing.
Morning, Russell. Oh,
It's beautiful, mate.
The sun's shining, what more do you want?
Morning stretch.
Have you seen Nemo's?
Morning, folks. Come and get your short black, long black, cappuccino, almond milk, soy milk, you name it.
No.
Cafe 96 has got it. Cheers.
Do you want to be on TV?
Top up the oil, checking the water, make sure the levels are right. Is that the right thing to say? If not, I'll just call somebody. Get an MW.
Well, the car was so full of sways I couldn't see where I was going. You just got to drive with your eyes shut and hope for the best and weave your way through lots of bushes and lots of cars. I had my helpers because we're Santa's little helpers and we got it sorted.
I need to fit a bull bar to this car.
What are you planning to do?
That's pushing in easier. But
Little bit of
people
bumper.
feel threatened
You get through there,
more when
Latoya?
you've got a bull bar.
Go!
Right. Minions are go.
Minions are go. Bye-bye.
I'm a baby.
It's been a wonderful family event so far. The roads have been great. Just a really good event. Thank you. Thank you very much.
What's happening down here, Faris? Fun stop. Oh. Oh, is that right?
Little Harlock. Yeah, you beauty.
Here we are. Dave and I met at an ABBA festival in Trundle, which is out near Parkes in New South Wales, and that was 10 years ago, so it was always going to be theme ABBA for us.
So we're collecting for the Baker boys. They're going through hard times at the moment, so with the increase of flour and all that, so we're just collecting some money for them, just help them out. The Bakers are 100 metres down the road, and yeah, we're working as a team.
Out here in the bush, it's a bit hard to bring an oven, so we decided to play a joke on the bashes. We've got a Virgin team up the road there, making it sound like they're going to get fresh scones made. Instead, we're giving them a bag of flour, a can of lemonade. Hello, ladies. How are we? Unfortunately, our oven's broken this afternoon. So you got some flour there. You got your lemonade.
The instructions are on there.
Instructions. So at your leisure, you can make your own scones, guys.
Bit of a stitch up.
Bit of fun on the track.
I like it.
I think it's passion and heart. There's lots of things people can do these days, but to do something that gives back and have a lot of fun along the way, I think it's hearts and minds stuff, and I think that's why it really works.
Says it all on the side, boys. Here comes trouble. Looking good, mate.
Coming into Broken Hill for a quick lunch stop. great town, but for this bash, we wanted to keep it to the small spots as much as possible. Broken Hill? Sorry, just on our way through.
96, this is AMP, you guys flying past, if that's okay?
Yep, I'm already flying up for you guys. Away you go.
Love your words.
MIBs are just pulling in.
Carl's and you put it on. Feels so.
Okay, bashers, this afternoon's run to Menindee is short, but there's some great country.
We don't ask for forgiveness, we're pirates.
Enjoy Menindee, bashers, and see you bright and early tomorrow.
We travel around our state a lot, but we do like to stretch the bashers' experience into New South Wales briefly, into Victoria briefly. If you see sites like the Darling this morning, having oysters out the back of the car, it's truly a wonderful thing, with beautiful weather as well.
Wish I had got to bed a little bit earlier, but once you start talking to these other bashers and the officials and the doctors and the mobile mechanics, they're all in for the same reason I am, and it makes it a bit of an extended family group.
What's going on here, boys?
We're just shucking oysters straight out of the lake.
Emergency nurse and the hospital manager, and Hamish is a nurse practitioner. We've got a paramedic and 3 other doctors. Yeah, it's been a lot quieter than usual. People seem to be not getting too sick, get a little bit sore eyes, dust in the eyes, bashed throat, all the dust, and not too bad at all, really.
First one was 2001. At the time I was a bit naive. I thought driving the bush, love old cars, love my mates, and I thought that's what it was all about. But when you get out there and you realise the magnitude and the amount of hearts and souls that Variety touch.
That's it.
We come along and we're just doing this small little part and just realise what's happening in the background.
Small cogs parts of a big machine.
Yeah.
R8 96 coming around, if that's okay.
No problem. Back to the picture.
All right, turn left. You just pointed right.
That's what he does, just to try and confuse me.
Well, we're into Robinvale tonight and we're into the community hall, and then tomorrow we're off to Penong through the Sunset Mallee.
The weather's been a bit chilly in the morning, but afternoon's been sensational.
If anyone's saying stormy, can you just tell them to come down to the fun stop?
Well, sometimes on the bash we have a short afternoon in kilometres, so we need to break it up. Then we play fun games. It's fun and frivolity for a week, to thank them for what they've done for 51 weeks. They all have a bit of a laugh, you know, they're probably out of their comfort zone playing kids' games in adult costumes, and yeah, it's just a great afternoon.
That's the great thing about the Variety Bash, is you just pull up at all these sites that you would never see before, and it just happens. Everyone just turns on the food and everyone has a chat and talks about their experiences in Variety, raising money for the children. It's fantastic.
I think it's safe to go up to the junction.
Yeah.
Good to be back in Carol's.
Cool, guys. Creek crossing.
Fabulous. That'd be a bit of fun.
Nah,
Oh.
they couldn't get through it.
Chaos to Bruce.
Robinvale. I picked this one to get us into the big desert tomorrow on the way to Penong.
We're Robinvale Euston Rotary Club, and we've catered for 378 people, and it's been a bit of a nail-biting exercise, but it's very good. The community's really got behind this, and I'm very happy with that. Some of the outfits are really incredible.
There's a lot of work here,
We're off to Peterborough today, seafood dinner tonight, but yeah, we're going to have a great run through the desert. We're really looking forward to it. Love the sand. A bit of rain to keep the dust down will be terrific.
This bash is one of the most relaxed and happy bashes I've ever been on. The vibe's really good. We've had a couple of weather challenges, but we've had a really good time so far.
You'll make this rather snappy, won't you? I have some very heavy thinking to do before 10 o'clock.
Aqua playing central.
Two. We're from Penong Football and Netball Club in Penong, and we're doing the lunch here at Sunset National Park.
That was awesome. That was the best time, especially slideways through the mud.
Yeah, I'm glad I wasn't driving today.
And we certainly did it well. We spun around a bit, but it's all good.
It's exciting for the town, yeah. Kids are looking forward to seeing it, yeah.
This rain just is relentless.
Excited going home to Penong, going back to my old football club and the townsfolk all joining in with a great community spirit.
Probably the best thing about getting to Penong is some nice accommodation and some clean showers.
The afternoon activity, Olympic Games. And another chance to dress up and have a laugh.
I got involved 9 years ago with my father-in-law, and then my wife hopped on board, and then next year we'll be probably bringing our son as well. So it's games for the family, but yeah, it's all about participation for us. So. When everyone's dressed up all silly, there's no real identity there apart from the silliness. So you could be speaking to the CEO of something and it really doesn't matter. You know, everyone just tends to sort of engage, and it's about the people in the common interest of raising money for the kids.
We got some chicken wings, we got some pulled pork sliders, we got some massive burgers, we got the dick buns. What a great cause, what a great night. Nothing better than steel, smoke and fire.
We got beautiful West Coast horses. They're from West End Shellfish in Denial Bay.
Yes.
Look at that, beautiful.
Who are the real heroes of the bash? Let's find them, let's feed them. Winner, winner! Let's get them on to them.
I'd certainly like to say at this stage, thank you very much to the Penong Football Club and Netball Club for what's been probably the best family atmosphere we've ever had. First assisted doing exactly what they're doing in 1989 with, I think it was South Australia's second bash or something like that. I was a volunteer here at Penong in our footy club, and we catered for the first bash to come through Penong. All the kids that saw that bash then are the adults doing the cooking now, and their kids are watching it, and we're just going to keep the circle going.
I met my partner Mandy Moo, as she's known on the bash, through a variety fundraiser. I proposed to her at the Variety Gold Door function, and for me, I could never give enough to Variety from what I've got from Variety. The reason we want to be doing it is it helps so many kids, and it is an absolute win-win-win. We win by doing the event, the communities win that we visit, and of course the special kids in need.
One more, here you go.
The inspiration on Pinocchio is about give the children the love and the excitement to be a little bit cheeky, because in the period in the 40s, unfortunately, you got to be cheeky to get a little bit of food, toys. I see a Pinocchio and I see the fun out of it. You know, sometimes we lie, sometimes we say good, you know, but always good things. It's a good cause.
We're here today to present the grants to the Penong community. The Penong community will start upgrading the community playground to include wheelchair access and friendly access for all ages and all abilities.
We'd just like to say thank you so much to Variety SA for this amazing contribution. We hope you guys enjoy the next leg of your trip. Thank you very much.
What do you want to say?
This one's been pretty different because we've seen lots of different weather. So, but we've managed to survive, and one day to go, I think we'll get to the finish line.
We had a fair bit of rain yesterday afternoon and overnight, so the best way to get offside with the local community is to trash their roads. So we've had to reroute the track a bit to get out of the dirt, but we'll get as much dirt in as we can.
What was the noise?
It was a slight rumble, grinding noise.
But I think we should be right. Get back on the road and back in the commentary box.
Yep.
Shortly.
Hopefully resume play in just a few moments.
Tonight is the first of our awards nights, where we honour long-term bashers and present awards for contributions to fun and fundraising. Congratulations to all our award winners. A great night.
Getting close to the end of the line, presenting the 20-year certificates.
Today's the day that we're just going to implode.
I think the bomb's going to go off.
The bomb's going to go off in our car today for sure. We're getting along far too well.
We've just had too much fun. Too much fun.
30 years. I started when I was 20 years old on this event, on the bash, and just fell in love with the organisation and what it does and what it means for families and the difference it can make in people's lives. So it's now in my blood. As these girls know, if you're part of Variety, you're always going to be part of Variety. It's an incredible organisation.
Final day. Leaving Penong and heading to McLaren Vale. Going to the end of the line.
Telling somebody you went on a bash, you just can't explain to them what sort of fun you had.
I've made the most incredible friendships. I wouldn't change a thing. And what Variety actually do with the money that we raise. And this year fundraising's been hard work, but we just know it goes where it's needed the most, and that just fills my cup.
At McLaren Flat for the clean-up, where they gave the cars a bright shine, ready for the last leg into McLaren Vale and the end of the line.
When you see the results with the kids, yeah, that's what you're doing it really for, just all for the kids.
I think the 23 bash was a good bash as it brought together the communities in many of the outlying areas. We had big fires, great fun and frivolity. Looking forward to the next one.
We all cry on the finish line because it's the culmination of a year of involvement that leads to that kind of end point. It's emotional because it's the end, but it's also emotional when you see those sea of faces just lined up. And the kids, it's like Christmas has come. You know, you just bring so much joy. It's mind-blowing.
First bash ticked off. How does it feel?
Really, really amazing that myself and Augie have been asked to take on this task. We started at Port Adelaide. We wanted to go through some of the country towns that really give that family hospitality. So we did Peterborough and bring it home. It's quite emotional.
Good on you, mate. We've absolutely had a ball. I think most people would agree, one of the most chilled, relaxed, fun times, dry tracks, wet tracks. We've had it all.
It was fantastic. Such a great bunch of people, so much fun, really enjoyed it, and obviously encourage everyone to come along.
It was amazing. The highs and lows, the mud, the dust, the fun, the people, the kids. It was awesome.
It's been an amazing trip this week. Had lots of fun. I even got to spend the last day with my son across the line, so future basher coming up through the ranks. So
It's a privilege to be around such great people, and yeah, we look forward to the next year.
We've had 8 days out in the bush. We've had some cold weather, we've had some wet weather, we've had some slippery tracks, and we've had some dusty tracks. So it's been a great way to celebrate the 35th anniversary of the South Australian Variety Bash. Behind me you can see a bright and shiny Toyota Sunshine coach. We provided $57,000 to fund the purchase of this coach to the Morford Vale East Primary School.
I have children who are now attending school on time because of this bus, which means they're not missing learning time, which is making a massive difference to their ability to regulate and be ready for school first thing. The other massive difference that this bus is making for us is families are being able to spend money on food and not petrol, so that we can help pick them up in the morning and bring them to school. there's a whole different world out there, and you're making a difference to that world. So thank you very much for all the work you've done.
I think the 23 Bash was a good bash as it brought together the communities in many of the outlying areas. We had big fires, music and great food, great fun and frivolity. Looking forward to the next one.
I know you've all been waiting, I know you've all been working. The total fundraising for the 2023 Bash is $2,393,000.
The winner of the 2023 Variety Bash is car BTC, Bash Traffic Control. This is an amazing effort, 30 years of bashing. The man that drives RAD2, Graham Scruffy Reynolds.
Now, the new year, 2024 Bash, starting in Renmark, our beautiful Riverland, and finishing in the Gold Coast, Queensland. Let's go for gold!